The continuum fallacy occurs when a claim is rejected because it's not precise enough. The most common name for it is probably the fallacy of the beard. And then there's these other names here. So there are three examples that we have, like usual. First one, Thrasymachus claims there is no difference between a conservative and a liberal. Adeimantus, being the voice of reason, says sure there is. They have many differences. Thrasymachus then asks, then where does the distinction start? Adeimantus doesn't quite know, and he says the place where the distinction is drawn is hard to find, but the two have very different principles. And if you know anything about those two groups, you do know that they do have different principles. In the second example of the continuum fallacy, Thrasymachus claims that there is no difference between a slice of bread and a loaf. A loaf is just a large slice. Adeimantus lets him know it is difficult to draw the line between where one starts and the other ends, but some things are clearly a slice of bread, while others are clearly a loaf of bread. And in the third example, Thrasymachus claims that there is no such thing as a sick cow. Adeimantus wants to know, how do you come to this conclusion? Thrasymachus claims that it is impossible to pinpoint when a cow goes from healthy to sick, so there is no such thing as a sick cow. Adeimantus just asks a simple question and says, didn't one of your cows die from being sick yesterday? So here Adeimantus points out the fallacy by showing that there is definitely a difference. There has to be a sick cow if one of Thrasymachus' cow died from sickness.